Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to whenever you see this. My child is being a brat in the background, so please excuse any noise or any extra cries for the inconvenience. Welcome into Halo's Corner. My name is Jay. I am your messenger. I pray that all is well with you and your loved ones. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I ain't do nothing yet, okay? So I'm just here. You're here. We're here. I was led to come over here and, just give some of my downloads. So I guess God wants me to tell you what I was picking up in the energy today. This could even be happening to you within the next 72 hours of you viewing this, or this could already be going on and you're transitioning through whatever I'm about to speak on. Somebody, you're going to be getting a call in the middle of the night in reference to a loved one being rushed to the hospital, or this could be someone that's like in, if you got a family member that's like on hospice, or they're in a nursing home, they could be passing away. So please go visit your family members if you know that you have someone that is inside of the hospital, inside of a, like a nursing care facility. Definitely go visit them. They could also be being mistreated if they're in a nursing home facility. 111 on the clock, as I said that was also a number that I kept seeing before I came over here. So I just want to let you know to just check on your loved ones. I was also picking up, and I pray to God this is not you, okay? But please do not be gossiping within the next 72 hours, baby. Reparations will hit you like, I don't think you understand. When you are spiritual, you are enlightened, and you are elevating, it is certain things that you cannot do. There are certain standards that you must hold yourself to if you want to attain a certain level of power, especially through the Most High. You have to be pure-hearted, and you have to be pure and have pure intentions with multiple people. You can't just do stuff for show. You can't kiki with your girlfriend how you used to kiki with your girlfriend. That is low vibrational. You can't sit up here and be at the job and ganging up on somebody just because your coworker don't like them, or your coworker is jealous of someone's attraction. That is something that you cannot be doing, friend. I'm not saying that you are doing this. This is just energy that I was picking up on. I don't know if this is happening to you or if you are a part of the bullying, but I'm picking up on a four-way call. I don't know if some of y'all be on FaceTime, like a FaceTime group chat 222. As I said, that y'all be on like a FaceTime group chat and somebody gonna be like trying to drop some tea or something. That's something that's significant as well. Somebody you're gonna be finding out that your ex has moved on within the next 72 hours. No cards are being used. These are straight. I told you I don't need cards. Because somebody, I was getting a vision of that movie of when, I don't know if it was like girls that was like witches, but the girl, I don't know, they thought that she lost her power, and it was like making fun of her because, I don't know the movie. I just seen a clip of it. If you know that movie, let me know. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Like, I told y'all, whenever I come over here and I start recording, all of a sudden my household needs me. All of a sudden, if you're a mother, you know how kids are. The moment you start doing something, that's when everybody needs you. That's when everybody hungry. Everybody need a diaper change. Everybody want to go outside. Everybody want to take a bath. Somebody to hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of back and forth. And baby, save you to BS. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so back to the next 72 hours, or the energy that I was picking up on the next 3 to 4 days as well. One of your kids could be getting suspended from school. I heard expelled. I pray to God not. Somebody, your kid could be going to an alternative school because they feel like they've stressed every, measure needed to help your child with behavior issues. But I want you to know that you can still help your child. I feel like your child is being attacked by a demonic curse. And when I say demonic, I mean a generational curse, a legion that is following. I'm picking up on a legion energy. It's like a bunch of demonic entities that's trying to stop your child from a young age, so that way that your child doesn't have a bright future. You can possibly even show your child this as well, because your baby don't be believing nothing that you say. I'm getting here every time you try to speak to your son, it's just like one ear go out the other. Your daughter doesn't like when you twist her hair or something like that. She could be a tomboy, but she's tired. She could have like white and navy barrettes in her hair, and we call them, where we from, bobalops. So y'all probably call them knockers, or I don't know what y'all call them, but it's giving that, like white and navy barrettes. It could even have silver beads or something like that. But I'm also picking up here, like one of your children wants to be, like they want to play basketball. Okay, I'm also seeing here as well, some of you guys could be planning on going on a vacation. This could be in the springtime. This is going to be something that you're going to be, I don't know if you're going to be invited to, or you're just thinking about going somewhere. I'm here in Tulum, okay, Cancun, like I'm picking up on Mexico energy. I'm also picking up on somebody having a trip to Italy. I'm also seeing here this is like a student exchange program or something like that. One of you guys are going to be invited to or approved to be in. I'm also picking up here like somebody you're gonna see a red Porsche. You could work in like down south, like you could work in like Miami, like Biscayne area, or you could just be visiting Miami or South Beach area and you're gonna see a red Porsche. That's your confirmation or something like that. Or maybe I'm just picking up on your energy. Also be mindful if a white boy walks up to you. This is no tea, no shade. I'm seeing what I'm seeing as far as a vision. Okay, so don't be on here with all the little racist crap. Because, child, as soon as I mentioned Charlie Kirk, child, all the little warriors been up in my comments coming at me left and right. All of a sudden, I'm not led. All of a sudden, my readings suck. All of a sudden, I'm speaking about my life. Baby, I already done made it through my life. Honey, I done been there, done that. I done made it through the ringer. So when I say the next 24 to 48 hours and y'all see everybody in the comments talking about it resonates with them, am I in their house? How do I know what's going on for verbatim? Baby, it's because I'm clocking T. I'm picking up on energy. That's current energy for the collective, not for myself. For the negative Nancy that needed it in the back. I've been through my struggles, so I can speak on other struggles that I pick up on other people going through them. You know how they say, let the teacher teach? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you should just learn to be quiet when other people are teaching a class because you think that you know it all. If you had a platform of your own, I'm pretty sure nobody would be there because, again, you're a watcher and a hater. I ain't talking to my day ones. I'm talking to the haters. I mean, like, literally. Now, all of a sudden, now that I'm getting traction from y'all, or my channel is picking up and it's finally getting the recognition that it deserves, and people are seeing that I am truly gifted, like God has sent me my people, Cancers. I got haters in the background, y'all. Don't nobody ever dislike my videos. As soon as I mention Charlie Kirk, now I got one little person. You going from one video to the next video, hitting the down thing, and it's always one person. How miserable do you have to be? Because if I don't like something, I just keep minding my business. But you want to see me fail. You want to see me go down. But just know that God will always do unto you what you do unto others, which is why I'm still prevailing, which is why I'm still going. And the magic that y'all be throwing to try to get me to, you know, not be energized enough or show up for the people in my collective, honey bun, you have a safer, you know, outcome going to God. You could literally just go talk to God about my downfall. Because how are you going to try to slow me down where God sent me to be in my purpose? Like, I don't understand that. I really don't. The jealousy is real. Like, I'm telling you, it's like people want you to be ugly. People want you. And then it's like people come and when I had the little people, because it's other people that watch me and I pick up on my lingos, my mannerisms and stuff like that, my own messages for verbatim. Don't watch it come out somebody else's mouth. How I say good morning, good evening, good afternoon to whenever you see this. My name is Jay. Welcome into Halo's Corner. That has always been my introduction. I ain't never seen nobody else do that. Now all of a sudden somebody saying the same thing that I be saying. But they will never shout my channel out. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing this for a long time. I started reading cards when I was homeless in a truck. Okay, this used to be called On the Road Tarot because I was traveling and I was homeless and I was reading cards from my truck. But nigga, we made it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say thank you to God for that. And I don't never want to come up here and have to address the haters, but it's just like, y'all, it's so weird. People are so weird. I think somebody wants the reading anyway, so I think I'm going to drop 2 messages. So this was just like channel messages that I was picking up on. Somebody going to be eating Burger King breakfast sandwiches. I don't think they 2 for 4 no more. I'm seeing 2 for 5, baby. Just like, damn, you going to be mad as hell. Somebody going to make your coffee wrong. Like, it's just like somebody, it's just giving Monday. I'm also picking up here, your manager's name could be Pasha or Passion. Somebody could have Passion Twist, but somebody want to literally just like, I don't know. I feel like you doing better than most people inside of your job, and your management is intimidated by the way that you're doing a specific job because they feel like you coming for their job. You could have a lucrative background. Your background could be extensive. It can be very sophisticated, superior, and you could be working in a position that you know that it's too low for you to be working in, but a job is a job, right? You got a manager that wants to see you fall, so just be on your P's and Q's. Also, friend, I'm picking up on you, you know, feeling a bit insecure about your looks lately, your body lately. You could have recently had a baby. I'm getting here somebody, you could have had a C-section and you're like, you know, the scar could be itching, or you could just be experiencing a lot of body dysmorphia. You are beautiful. You were beautiful before your baby, and you're still beautiful after. I want you to give yourself grace as you're going through this transition in time, as you're moving forward. Like, I just feel like you keep looking and thinking that you lost yourself. I'm also picking up here, you and your partner could be a little bit emotionally distant from each other right now. This could even be your child's father, so take it however it resonates. I don't know if you're married or not. I'm seeing here that you guys couldn't be married right now, but you know, I feel like it's like two people that might be married, but for the rest of you guys, I feel like you're not married. But you, regardless, you had a C-section. I'm also getting here somebody you had a natural birth or something like that, or your epidural did not take. But I just want you to understand that your mind, you have to give yourself grace, okay? Your mind is not the same anymore. Your brain, it shows, you can see on the CT scan, every time that you have a baby, that your mind changes, like your brain changes. Your organs are out of place. You just carried a whole human life, and then you brought someone through a portal. Whether or not if your baby was a C-section or if you pushed vaginally. I worked in the medical field, so vaginal C-section. So you can have, like, and if you want to, I take 6 weeks for, you know, a vaginal delivery, 8 weeks for a C-section, 12 weeks off overall. And also, I can tell y'all about this too, because I worked in HR. So, but I feel like a lot of people don't know that you don't have to take your full 12 weeks at one time. If you have been with your company for at least a year and worked 1,250 service hours preceding your leave start date, you can take off the amount of time that the doctor has allotted you for your vaginal delivery or C-section. It's 12 weeks overall, but the disability portion goes for if you had a vaginal delivery, which is 6 weeks paid, and however much your disability gives, and 8 weeks paid if you have a C-section. And that's because it's medically implied. It's needed for recovery for that amount of time. But it's 12 weeks overall. The 12 weeks of your 12 weeks unpaid is just your job protection. It does not cover your paid leave. So if your job doesn't offer disability, or if you don't and you've been with them for over a year, you could just possibly just be having unpaid time off. But like I was trying to say, what I'm trying to tell you is, let's say if you had 6 weeks, that means that you have another 6 weeks unpaid. You don't have to take that full 12 weeks after you have your baby. You can return to work after your 6 weeks is up, and then take that 6 weeks unpaid before your baby turns 1. So if your baby birthday is leading up, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say that you had your baby, I need a calendar. I don't have a calendar. Let's say if you had your baby on December the 25th, you could take the 6 weeks prior to December 25th, ended on December 24th, or whenever your job is off or whatever. Take it however it resonates. And if you have unpaid time or something like that, I mean, you have unpaid time or paid time that you can use, you could cover that for however much time you need off. But like I said, like if you want that 6 weeks leading up to your baby birthday or even Christmas, you can do that. It could be any time before your baby turns 1. So keep that in mind. Okay? If you have any more questions on that, you can definitely email me. I definitely did paperwork and stuff like that and review medical documentation. Okay, I'm a corporate bitch. I might be a little feisty and, you know, shit like that. But, you know, a bitch has a brain. You know what I'm saying? You know, code switching is a thing. Okay. All right. But yeah, friend, I love you. I pray that you guys have a blessed morning, noon, and night whenever you see this. Ooh, your baby's gonna have like an explosion diaper or somebody. Be mindful of your toddler sticking their hand in their boo-boo diaper or something like that and just like wiping it, friend. If you have a toddler running around, my advice to you as a mother, if they still wearing a diaper or pull-ups or something like that, or even if you have an autistic child and they have to wear stuff like that just for safeguards, you can still put them on like a pair of their boxer shorts over it. Even if you have a daughter, get some her size. Put it over the diaper, okay, so it holds everything into place. So when they're running around, like if they don't like clothes and stuff, or you know how kids be, and just because kids don't be having on clothes all the time, it doesn't mean they don't dress their kids. Some people, kids don't, they just want to be free, okay? I ain't explaining this to people, you know what I'm saying? But don't be I feel like somebody could be trying to judge you as a mother. Respectfully and disrespectfully, this is somebody who might go judge your own mama, because your mama obviously ain't finished raising you. If you judging somebody else how they raising their kids, if they ain't beating on their kids, throwing their kids across the wall, letting them starve, not taking care of them, they being the wrong parent. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, your baby is very intelligent, very smart. They know their colors, their body parts, their letters, numbers, colors, shapes. Because babies can't even read. Because baby can't even do 1 + 1. And they out here trying to talk about you. Friend, keep doing what you're doing. Love you. Bye. Mwah.